Alright guys, we're posting this video today to kind of go over more details and more information about how we're going to raid ISIS. We kind of only have like one or two chances on this, so we're not trying to mess it up, and I want to make sure everybody knows what they're doing so we don't fuck it up. And if you do fuck it up, I'm not going to say anything what's going to happen. I have Muffled with me. Muffled's going to help explain everything. We have a few things to go over, so just like sit back and listen. I don't care if you know how to rate someone, just listen to the video. And then at the end, we're going to go over how we're actually going to be rating them and what the actual plan is. So during the raid, there's a few key components that you need to know and like need to be doing in order for everything to go good. You gotta protect your cannon, right? You have to camp side buffers, and you need to know how to force them off patches. If you can do those three things, then you're pretty much set. And another thing is obviously camping their counter, so then they're not able to build it, right? So we can go over the first thing, which is protecting your own cannon. Your own cannon is 24 walls. We're only gonna have one or two people be here, okay? And the reason behind that is just you don't need that many people really to be here. So normally it's Pandas and myself that are on this, but we might assign somebody else a different role, right? So for example, somebody starts shooting, you see this going down, then you're able to just start patching, right? Now their counters, we looked at them, they're not like AP, which means I'm able to patch like this, and like it'll be fine. This will be a shot, that will be a shot. So let's say they're getting through walls and they're going like this, all you have to do is go like this, right? And if you're the one that's protecting and you're here protecting the cannon and all of a sudden they start getting a little bit deeper, then you need to start telling people, oh hey, do F-Warp raid, which will be on top of our cannon, and start help patching, right? And people will slowly start to withdraw and start patching this. If they breach our cannon, like it's done, like the raid's done. So like this is probably one of the most important parts. This cannot happen, right? So make sure you're patching, you're able to straight line, that'll be fine, right? Just don't get fucked up, because now you're gonna have to worry about like the air gaps and water and all that stuff. So just be smart about what you're doing. You need to have breadcrumbs on. Another thing, right? They can't counter from the back. So we don't even have to worry about the back. So although there will be two people there, then you have obviously the guy like in here, like for the cannon. You're also gonna have to worry about side counters, right? Because somebody's gonna be building a side buffer, counter, cannon, whatever the fuck. How do you check that? We're gonna have somebody with elite rank flying back and forth with speed 2 boost, right? So if I put speed 2 slash speed 2 and I start flying and I just go back and forth, right? And you just keep going back and forth and back and forth, just like this, and that's it. And if your fly disables, that probably means that they're building a cannon. So you do FMAP, you find it, and you just sit there. If you sit there, printer disables for them, fly disables for them, they can't do shit. So all we need is for you to literally just sit there and you'll be fine, right? It's one or two people doing this as well. So if we sit back, we're going to have 30 people at the raid, right? So immediately you have two people protecting the top of your cannon, right? And then you have one or two people checking side buffers. That's already 4 people gone. So now we only have 26 people at the raid. But camping side buffers, easy. If you have elite rank, you're probably going to be the one doing that. And then the one or two people protecting the cannon, same thing, one or two people. Now, if we go over here to the actual base, if I speed 3, this is the actual base, okay? And what we'll be doing for them, right? And we'll go over the ISIS raid like more in detail like towards the end. But when we're raiding, here's how we're going to have it set up. Let's say this is the ocean over here, okay? Like, let's say this area is like this ocean. We're going to have one person staying here on first wall, like the ocean area, okay? One or two people. Now, the numbers may change, so don't worry about the numbers. This is just like a rough idea. We're going to have one or two people sitting around here, making sure that you're watching the ocean, so they're not patching in this area. And essentially, if they have 25 chunks of walls, and we have a 30-player team, that basically means there can be one person per chunk, right? There doesn't need, like, you shouldn't have to have, like, 10 people on fresh. It makes absolutely 0 sense. So we'll have one or two people around the ocean, and every single chunk will have one person scouting and scouting and scouting, right? How do you know if there's a chunk? Well, their base maps it out with like the sand walls. So then you know, okay, cool. I have to protect around here. Let me protect, and let me just keep watching back and forth. And when I say scouting, I'm saying you're going with your depth 3 boots, and you're going back and forth like this, and that's it. And you keep going back and forth and back and forth, and you keep making sure that nobody's getting patches off here. Because you have 25 chunks of walls that you're able to do patches at, we need to make sure there's at least 1 or 2 people protecting every single chunk, so then they're not patching. So we'll have people in the ocean, right? Obviously, mandatory has to stay there, and then we'll just have it like this, and have it every single chunk. There's somebody that's actually there, just patrolling and making sure it's good. Now, who gives a fuck for getting a kill? Like it means absolutely nothing. So if I'm here, right here, muffled TP to me actually. Let's see if this works. If I have this TPS here, muffled, go game mode survival. If I can get muffled to go survival, right? Let's say we're shooting right here, okay? And we're going and we're going and going, and he wants to patch. All I have to do is just hit him away from the patch. It's not that difficult. Once he's far away, you stay and you patrol. Fuck the idea of trying to kill him. There's no point. Now, if he gets a little bit low, okay, maybe cool. Go for an arrow pearl, try to kill him. But other than that, like, keep him away from the patch. And the people near the ocean, you'll have punch 2 bows. All we have to have you do is just hit them off their actual base, and they'll fall down completely. But there's no reason to be chasing a kill. Because look, let's say I go and I mark muffle down over here. Who's patrolling over here? Right now, all of a sudden they get to start doing patches and get this whole crazy thing going. So don't do that. Go try to knock them away. Do that, but do not go and like chase for a kill. There's no point. So, and we'll make sure there's gonna be kids with knockback swords to really just fuck the shit out of them and really piss them off. So again, that's really easy as well. So that's kind of how to force it. Every single person will be marked in their own chunk, right? Assuming that we have to go all the way that deep, right? And with that being said, the only person who is saying what Y level to adjust is the guy screen sharing all the way from the beginning. That's it. There should be nobody else telling the cannoner a million types of things. If he's told a million different types of things, he's not going to be able to focus, and he's not going to be able to, like, choose, like, oh, do I do this, do I do that? So only let the person that's screen sharing up front on fresh say, oh, hey, adjust down 1, adjust up 1, do this, do that, adjust the X, adjust the Z, whatever the case is. Their box for their witches is huge. The box for the creepers are huge. The box for the endermans are huge, right? So we have like 30 blocks, 50 blocks to be able to adjust on the X-axis or Z-axis, and then like 50 blocks downwards and upwards for the Y level. So we have a lot of room to adjust for. So let the guy screen sharing from fresh say to the cannoner what to do, right? And to add on to that, let's say you're patrolling and all of a sudden a few people start coming to you, then you do a call out, right? Oh, my name is Natrio, okay, and I'm patrolling around ocean, and all of a sudden they're all here. Then okay, cool, some of you guys leave where you're patrolling and go and help around the ocean area. But you should not like all be at ocean, all be at fresh, all be in one chunk. It makes like no sense doing that. So I don't need you to hear, oh my god, I'm draining him. I don't give a fuck that you're draining him. Just do your job. Patrol. It's not that difficult. Everyone's going to probably be in the same phone call, so we all know what Y level and X or Z that we're like shooting at. So the only people that should really be talking is the few people that are cannoning, like the 1 or 2 people cannoning, and then the 1 or 2 people on fresh, and that's it. There should be nobody else talking saying, oh my god, I'm gonna kill him, his helmet popped. Okay, like nobody cares. Like seriously, just don't say anything. Okay, and if somebody starts, all of a sudden there's like 10 of them at ocean, then you say, okay, yo, they're all at ocean, somebody help me out. That's it. But you do not have to be chatting bullshit. There's no point to do that. We don't need that to happen. We need minimal distractions. So don't really be yelling, dumb shit. Muffled, if you want to talk now, though, and you want to introduce what the plan is for actually raiding ISIS.
Alright, so when we're raiding ISIS, it'll be 2 cannoners, pretty much, for the start. It'll be me and probably Fred, if you guys remember Fred, or Andre, maybe. We don't quite know yet. We'll both be setting up on both sides, like, legit setting up. Not like one of them's fake, like, both are going to be real. Everyone's going to be off, not even Nature's going to be on, because they're going to suspect something. So it's going to be me and the other cannoner. We're gonna both set up whichever side they find. Everyone's gonna log on to that box and protect it as long as they can. And if you don't know, there's a 15-minute switch in between their counters. So if they do find us on the other side, we'll probably be in their counter by then. And I'll have one person screen sharing for me on the other side, crouched obviously, so they can't find him, and everyone else is just gonna protect the other side. Once they find us, everyone's gonna TP to that person, and they're gonna help him. By then, we should be into both their counters, and then from there we can just force all the way in because it won't be a counter obviously. And we'll have the people running on the sides because if they try building a side counter, it's almost impossible when people are sitting on their box, not allowing them to print and fly. So that's pretty much it.
Right. Yeah, and it'll be that easy. So recap: we'll be setting up one on south side and then one on west side. And if they find the one on south side first, right, while we're building that cannon, let them start shooting at it, right, and we'll have everybody be there trying to patch it and make sure everything's fine or whatever the fuck. They'll be distracted, and then hopefully we'll already have our other cannon built already, so we just start shooting from south side. So if they find the one on west, we just switch, start shooting on south. That's not an issue. It's not a problem. Like, you're good to go. That's it. And then we'll just be running it with that, and everyone will be set up. We'll all have sets for you, so all you fucking freeloaders don't have to worry about getting a set. Everyone will have a set, and the people that will be patching our cannon, you'll have money, so then you could buy obsidian, whatever. There's obviously going to be staff spectating as well to make sure they're not wilderness patching or doing anything, suspicious. The official time that we're raiding at, we do not know. We're looking at doing it Friday. What time? We're unsure. It'll be later at night. So that means the people that are a part of this plan, if you're EU, you're going to sleep early, baby, and you're waking up early as well. So if you want to be there, right? And that's it. Like, there's no other discussion. The whole week we've been watching ISIS and how active they are throughout the day. The main reason why we chose to do it later at night is mainly because it'll only be the NA that are on, and it's most of their EU people who know how to actually cannon more than the NA. So, and that's from inside information. I'm just talking to them and picking their minds and seeing what they say. So if we raid them later towards the night, then it'll obviously work out a whole lot better. So for the EU people, you're going to have to wake up early, right? And you're going to have to get prepared. Another thing is, throughout the day that day, you will log on, we will add you to the F roster, and we will invite you. Therefore, we don't have to worry about that right before the raid. So everyone, you will have your set, and you will be on the F roster before the raid even happens. Hours before, hours. So we'll have people logging on staggered, right? And everyone will be waiting in the lobby until we're officially ready. Because all of a sudden, if ISIS sees we have 30 people on while we're building from both sides, then we're fucked, right? So we don't want that to happen. We want it to be only one or two people on. We're building it, make it really down low, not have them suspect anything, and then you're good to go. So, and we'll reinforce all that stuff later on. It's not a problem. But that's the plan. It should work. We will split them, and if we do split them, let's say we split them Friday night, then we're perfect. Saturday, we actually have to place those spawners before spawner placement disable. So we'll place down some spawners, and we just have to protect the entire day. We protect the whole day. We win the $500. We get to have top credits. Everybody celebrates, and the Mo Boys is the best faction. Other than that, though, I think that's basically it, Muffled. If you wanted to add anything.
One last thing, if you play on Badline, please have replay mod on so we can actually get clips of
the
patching this time, because last time people dogged on us because we didn't have much of them patching.
Yeah, if you have Badline,
just keep it on.
Yeah, so if you have Badline client or just replay mode in general, let's try to actually make a raid edit and start to brand Boat Boys so we look a lot more professional. So, and we'll make it look super sick as fuck. But I'm telling you guys, if we could protect our cannon, campsite buffers, and patrol correctly, then there shouldn't be an issue at all. Where there really shouldn't be a problem. So I think it'll be fine. We'll be fine. You'll get free sets, and it should be fun. It should be pretty decent. But yeah, that's it, right, Muff?
Yeah, sounds about it.
Yeah. All right, thanks for tuning in to my 2 subscriber special. Like, comment, and subscribe.